What's up, party people? We are live. Oh, Mela, do you mind giving me my phone from the stand over there? Is that my computer? All right, Mythic Watchers. Again, we're across the board 10s, but we're trying to complete more of our 10s to get that 320-ish rating over the 300-ish rating for the uncompleted or not timed 10s. So that's kind of the route we're looking for today. So we're still looking for Grim Batols, Necrotic Wakes, and Miss Siege of Boralus and Stone Vault all to complete at 10, or we're looking for 11s to start getting past the 10 ranking value. So we're going to search for 11s and look for 10s and 11s. No. All right. Siege Boralus, Enhancement Shaman, Restoration. I don't know. I want to be able to complete some of these tougher ones on the 10 level rather than just jumping up. What's poppin'? What's poppin' is Mythic Lunchtime. That's what's poppin'. How you doing? How is your Friday? Am I excited for a WoW house? Sort of. I don't know. Well, player housing was never really a feature that I particularly cared about. I want a plus Stone Vault. I don't really want to push that hard to get the plus. You gotta do everything a lot riskier, and everything just ends up being a bit harder if you're pushing for pluses. OCE groups don't want non-OCE people. Finally not homeless soon. Finally not homeless soon. Maybe. We gotta get these 10s done. I keep signing up for 11s, but we gotta time some of these 10s first. I have to know which ones I haven't timed. So I've timed Erikira, Dawnbreaker, and City of Threads. The rest are not timed. Okay. There we go. Grim Batol 10. Grim Batol 10. Yeah, I don't like. What is it about player housing that people really want? Is it just a spot to like have your stuff? Because like, why I don't have the need to like show off my stuff to myself, right? Like, I don't know. I don't get the desire. If any of y'all wanna give me insights into what you like about player housing, hit me up. Hey, the crew. My day is going fantastic. How are you? That guy's relogging fast. We're doing Grim Batol again today. We did it yesterday. Standing around streaming, I could show off my house, right? I could show off things that I did. What am I looking at? I'm looking at this. These are my scores. Okay, these are my scores. So untimed Grim Batol 10 is my best for Grim Batol. So if we can time this 10, that'd be great. You're doing good? That's good. That's good. That's your nephew, if you're not aware there, Bri. The crew, yes.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1. All right. Here we go.
Now you learn the true lesson of the void.
I wanted to start his mass tremor. There we go. Why are those brews not on me? Here they come. Here they come. Just taking their sweet time. Somebody slowed them down severely. All right, so we pull this dragon around the corner like this so that people can break line of sight from it into the stairwell and they don't get knocked off. I use my my Death's Advance to not get knocked. We'll do Overwind. I pop Death's Advance. That stops me from getting knocked back at all. Everybody else breaks line of sight on the stairs. People drop some puddles there, which is unfortunate. That's going to make some people take extra damage when they're running from the Twilight.
Is complete.
Probably am going to get knocked. Out of Death's Advances to avoid the knockback. That's fine. Grabbing this squad is a much better position than last time, just how the paths worked out. We want to get the Earth Caller taken out first. Glad to see everybody's focusing on that. Then the Brute, and then the Overseer. These Rens are tricky, increasing your damage taken significantly on the tank. You should have a defensive rolling when you get that debuff. It's Rive off on me, so you pop an Ice or Lichborn. He's started. The other one's starting to move, so now I pull this pack.
Your ascension is complete.
Focusing on the Earth Caller, looking for its Mass Tremor, interrupt that to stop the damage. The General is coming, the Overseer is coming, pull him in. Try and face these Brutes away from the crew. But the Brutal Strikes don't hit anybody but me. Pop a defensive when you get Rive. Make sure everything is facing you all the time. Constantly checking and making sure all the things have threat on you. That's what we're doing. That Overseer is low. We can start pulling the next pack. Gotta pop those two abilities to quickly restore myself while pulling. Don't get hit by that. There we go. Oh, God. People are doing that. All right, fine.
Your ascension is complete.
I don't like to pull both groups when the debuff's coming out, because then people miss seeing some of the debuffs and then the enemies get buffed and it's just a catalyst of pain. But our healer's impatient, which increases the chance that you time it, and I understand why. If the group can handle it, it works out. If the group cannot handle it, the group cannot handle it, it is a problem. You aren't pumping, bro? Not pumping. Boom, boom, boom. I'm almost doing as much as the mage. On TikTok. Yeah. Ah, nice. Got the pat. I don't want the pat with this pull. There we go. Like I just stood in both of those brutal swipes and died. All right, pop those defensives, stop ourselves from taking too much. People using their AoEs way too soon to break those. Only popping half of them. AoE CCs. Ouch. Healer should be fine to finish this pack, and then we're going to need a break before the next one. Just looking for the Earth Callers. Oh, somebody already got it. Somebody already interrupted the Earth Caller. That's fine. Watch the Brutal Strike. Gonna turn him away because people are standing in front of him. Alright. I'm gonna get mana. Once he's a little bit higher, this pack's pretty low, so we're gonna be fine to pull it. Self-maintain healing, get my bone shield up, and instantly die. Cool.
Lasted a little longer.
Really unfortunate timing on that cleave. Did they have a battle res? They don't. Oh, they do. The Warlock's just not using it. Warlock's just not using it. All right.
Complete.
Yeah, just got hit by that Rive there for 5.1 million. You rezzing? Are we releasing? There we go. Jeez. All right. Yeah, the Rive hit just as the big guy was dying, and I was just too low to take it. Died by about 100,000 health. Level, this is a level 10. Level 10 key. Going over to 1. Spikes, a Skull Splitter. 2 is the location for the second one. Dropped an Earth Elemental for some reason. Commanding Roar. Still 2. Good splits. Back to 1. Yeah, Earth Elemental taunted and took threat off of me on the boss, which then would have stopped me from moving the boss if we had to move. Fortunately, it died before we had to move. Back to 1. Jeez, we're getting a quick back and forth here from those. Commanding Roar. Back to 2. So this can go any of the other spots, but we're just happening to get the setup where it's just going back and forth. All the way to 4. Death Strike, Death Strike. Whew. Cookie to maintain a little bit. Ice Mountain, or Lichborn for that 12%. Reduction all the way back to the other side. Need to go. There we go.
Your ascension
Moving over to 3. Really unfortunate ascension there. He's going to get mega buffed. 10 stacks. Oh, scary. Very scary. 10 stacks is nuts. Very fortunate. He was low health. Ate my food to get my health up because the healer is low mana anyways. Mage not bothering to do the same. Ooh, new health cookies. New cookies. Hello, Hyde. Defensive, those magma hits. Magma punches from the Molten Giant are rough. Even with the rune tab, they hurt. Or don't. All right.
Your ascension
Oh, come on. Stuck a little bit.
is complete.
They were wanting to do the much more risky way of handling this whole situation. If that's how they want it, we need to interrupt those chain mines. There it is. Kate. I swear they changed the name of that skill. AMS for the punch. We walked back past already. Where is he? He's channeling on that side. Icebound Fortitude for that one. Ouch. They hurt so bad. What key level we're doing? Key level 10. Here comes. What are we doing? What are you guys doing? We're waiting for the boss to pass, and we're doing the mobs behind him. All right.
Your ascension is complete.
Way too early on those CCs on the orbs. Can we get the other pack? Yes, thank you. Big stacks of Shadow Flame on me. Healer died. All right, eating. We're gonna start the boss here. Starting the boss here.
Your ascension
Ascension.
is complete.
Wait a little bit, and then Gorfine's Grass. These guys are super fast on the breaking of those instead of letting them all spawn. Not quite sure why. Get some of those out, reduce incoming damage. He'll switch to axe. Or swords. Swords first. He already was on axe. On swords, he'll begin casting his effect. Molten Fury. Pop defenses for Molten Fury. It does a lot of extra damage, and the healer is healing other people and their Molten Sparks. Get all those drop behind him. Excellent. He switches to Mace. Somebody died standing in effects. Molten Mace. I run for my life. Hopefully, unlike yesterday, I don't re-engage at the last millisecond and get melee'd. There we go. Wait for the sound effects, SD. Last time I got excited.
Your ascension is complete.
Can't help too much with this one. There we go. Switching to swords. Gonna put that out. Multiple defensives for the sword phase. Mace. Wait for him to start casting the other mace ability. There he goes. Now I run. DPS is quite low with the one dead. What did he die to? Just Molten Spark. Oh, he stood in the Molten Magma on the ground. While trying to drop his Spark in a good spot, he ran into the Molten Magma and the healer wasn't able to keep him up through it.
Your ascension is complete.
All right. Drop 2, nice. Tombstone. Immediate death strike. Start moving this guy now that all the ads are dead. Try to keep him in range of your casters. Let them finish their cast and then move. This is gonna hurt. AMS just in time. All right. Pad is far, so we're gonna pull these guys.
Your ascension.
Can somebody interrupt that guy, please? Thank you. Oh, they stunned him just as I interrupted him, so now he's still not gonna come in. Got it set to death. Put it back to damage. People are not decursing very quickly. We got a mage. That mage should be all over these decreases.
ascension is complete.
Oh, why freeze it? Oh, then I can't displace it. Move out of the thing. Burn him before he does too much damage to the group. Pulling this pack. AMZ. I want to skip that last dragon, so I'm trying to follow the poll recommendations that I saw to do that. 1 million DPS is insane. 1 million DPS is pretty normal for 10 plus mythics. We're a little bit on the low side from previous clears. So I shouldn't have used that. Don't want to pull the fatty into me because he hoits. Four stacks, chains of ice, slow him. After 4 stacks, you don't really want to take that damage. Once he shrinks again, get back in there. Again, focus the enforcer, watch his stacks. 2, 3, there's 4. Slow him, dodge the things, let him run out of stacks, go back in. 2, 3, 4, slow him. We got 5 that time. Alright, stack's gone, get back on him. Opposite defenses this time so I can last a little bit longer. Still gonna slow him at about 6. Alright. There we go. Gonna do a beam. Give out AMSs while the circle's going out. It goes on to multiple people because of my talents. Ascension, move back. Somebody walked into that pack, of course. AMZ to reduce the incoming damage. Grab this other warlock. Slappy hands.
Your ascension is complete.
Still so many more, and he already used his CC. I don't know what these guys are doing with their breaking of these orbs. They're just not used to that M+ effect, I guess. 9 minutes, we're looking rough. The 8 deaths are not helping. This healer keeps wanting me to pull more, and then he's like struggling with mana retention. Which means people are getting hit by a bunch of unnecessary things. Means I can't really pull more. I want to get these guys before they go past. I don't want to deal with them during the big pull. Shadow Flame bolts need to be interrupted. AMS to help reduce people's incoming damage. We're about to push the Lava Bender into Ascension.
Your ascension is complete.
I do not have Gore Fiends for this. Somebody else has to CC them. There we go. They missed one. Oh, that's close. All right. Quick revitalization. Oh, big patties there. Popped all my defensives to make sure that 8 stacks didn't kill me. We're staying targeting that Enforcer, making sure he doesn't get too many stacks. 3 Chains of Ice for a slow. Kite. Back in. It's just a constant rotation of that life. Chains of Ice. Oh, he lost it faster that time. He didn't get the 4th hit off. I managed to get out of range just in time. Made him shrink a little bit quicker. Yes, DKs are a great choice. DKs are a great choice. If you're coming back to the game, they have great damage in Frost. They have good fun and leveling speed with Unholy. And Blood is a great reliable tank.
Your ascension is complete.
Please, somebody CC those. Thank you. Whew. Okay. What level key? This is a 10. This is a 10 that we are not going to time. Our damage is just too low. Having a DPS dead for almost the entire second boss was not helpful towards that. But also just things like that. People pushing both of these at the same time. Some people dead. I'm expecting someone to leave at this moment, maybe?
Your ascension is complete.
Eight stacks is brutal. His haste is so insanely high. Just chillin'. Just chillin'. No big deal. I don't know why they pushed both shamans at the same time. Did he run back up and die again immediately? He did. He did. Right. He like didn't even put a single self-heal on himself. Like there was a riptide ticking, but other than that, he didn't have any healing on himself for 8 seconds and died. Fun times. And this guy's just gonna wait for a res. Just warlock life. Timing a 10 is like a 1 in 5 chance when you're doing pugs like I am. That's crazy. How many people died during that? Okay.
I will burn you from the inside out.
Now, I hate doing them, but anybody in the chat able to describe to me what the light pole strat is on this boss? I feel like it's a cheating strat. Something about using this light pole to make it so that only one ad spawns or something. Oh, we got another one off. Oh, that's brutal.
Dragon, you will do as I command. Catch me! If they do not kill you, I will do it myself.
I'm gonna try it, but I don't know. I tried to look it up and nobody had any answers. Is it over there? Over there that I go? Into the cubby? I don't know. Do I like stand on this? Oh shit. Get out of there.
Your ascension.
Behind the blazer? Like here? I don't know. I don't get it. Further? The healer's offline.
Only the strongest survive.
That's done. Look at your DPS, baby. I mean, seems silly. Yeah, I tried to look up the black wall thing, but I couldn't find any direct details. So unless you see another tank do it, which I never do, I've always been like, I don't know. You go all the way in that back corner against the wall, and then you just stand there. Do you eat the breaths? Do you? How do you progress through the fight? I don't know. I don't like it. Siege. I need siege 10. I need a siege 10. You can dodge the breath, but you eat everything else. Interesting. And it makes it so that like only one ad spawns, or it makes it so the ads always spawn on top of each other. I just always get groups mad at me that I don't use the back wall strat, but I'm just like, I find it cheating. I don't like it. And no one has to dodge tornadoes? Do all the tornadoes spawn in that little cubby? Is that what goes on? $12 Dawnbreaker seems too hard. I don't need City of Threads. I definitely don't want a 14. Oh, that's because I don't have my search on. What is going on here? Okay, City of Threads I already have. Siege I do need. Havoc, Shadow, Aug. I hate doing pugs with augments. I hate pugging with augments. We'll try it. Eric here, I've got Necrotic Wake, Fury, Destruction, Ret. That could be good. Necrotic Wake's such a rough one to pug. That third boss. Siege. Accepted for Siege. All right. They clip into the wall and do not go past the boss. Gotcha. Weird. How come I don't like augments? Augment is so required upon synergization with the rest of the group. So, like, the augment needs to know how to interact with the other players in the group to buff appropriately, and to other people need to be, like, aware of how aug helps you. And when you're pugging, chances are the players aren't paying enough attention to what the augmentation is doing, that it ends up that the augment has very low impact. You have to be in a group that knows how to work with an aug for an aug to do well. Otherwise, the aug is less than a standard DPS in damage. Most augs also don't use their breath particularly well. Breath of Eons is super important to making augs do well in Mythic Plus, and I just find pug augs just don't use it very effectively. You have to know when to use it based off of your allies' cooldowns and when they're going to be able to do stuff. It does allow the tank to pull more aggressively, but if they end up doing less damage than the average damage dealer, the more aggressive pulls just end up more dangerous.
Champions have arrived and are attempting to save the city.
I don't often have good success, or see good success when I pug a group that has an aug in it.
Some of the Alliance's champions have arrived and are attempting to save the city. Put an end to their efforts.
With any luck, we'll drive this scum from the city before high tide.
You dodge augs, yeah. It's just a pug thing. Like, I think augs are great. But I would higher trust a player in a pug to be devastation and prove that they do well themselves than to be augmentation and rely on both other DPS to utilize their abilities effectively. Utilize the augmentation's abilities effectively. Like, it's just nice all the extra CC, right? All of the upheavals and knockups and tail swipes and everything that they can do is super helpful to be able to create crazy good CC and make the key safer. Oh yeah, augs definitely don't use Breath of Eons enough. A nice upheaval, a nice tail swipe, all those things are great. Their ability to remove bleed if they spec into it is actually really helpful in a lot of Mythic Pluses, because bleed is one of the main mechanics that other healers can't deal with. So they have their uses. But, yeah. We'll see if they're able to utilize their abilities well with the cooldowns of our other DPS. Okay, we're flask, mana oil, ready. Where did? There they are.
5.
Like, I could have dropped a
4,
feast.
3, 2, 1.
Put it in? My guy? Don't do the countdown and then don't put it in. You just blew these guys' cooldowns. Oh man, there we go.
And
Make it me want to log on.
Heroes, we'll secure the docks
Well, if you
while
need a
we
nap, take a
push
nap,
further
man.
into the
Don't
district. With any luck,
don't get
we'll drive
tempted
this scum from
if
the
you
city
sleepy.
before high tide.
Oh man, it didn't grab them. Damn. Somebody CC'd them, that's what happened. Pull those fire bombers in, keep stopping them from getting fire bombs off. Dodge the thing. Yogg did a good job there, but he just happened to work against what my rotation of abilities were. So I could have pulled both those bombers in at the very start, and they would have died a lot faster. He did a good job of like mitigating what they could do by CCing them immediately. Pull in, run out, watch the slam.
Your ascension.
First ascension. Dragons are amazing at handling the ascension. They can do one tail swipe, and if they stand in the right spot, it gets all of them. It didn't quite, but it's fine. Start moving this guy towards the next pull. Iron hook. Everybody should go this way. Don't know why you would go back. All right. I see a bunch of things say to skip this pack. I don't know how. So I pull it. I don't know if you could like go upstairs or something. Bunch of routes say don't pull that pack, and yeah. I assume there's some kind of skip option that's easy to do. I don't put quite enough in. What level key are you in? I am in a 10. Yeah, this augmentation's doing pretty good. Their damage is keeping up. We aren't at super happy numbers right now. I wish the pat was closer. Timing wise just didn't work out. Or did we already get it? There it comes. Here it comes. I would have liked this pad a little bit closer at that moment in the rotation. It just didn't work out that way. Bomber, get him in. Everybody gets pulled in, run out. Hope that guy doesn't die. Try and save lives. Pull the fire bomber out of the fire.
Your ascension is complete.
Two of those are out of range. There we go. Fire bomber down. Reaper pulls us in. We run this way. Dead. Grab this guy. Grab this pack. Pop defensives. Use that for increased threat generation and self-healing. Pop that guy up. Watch the pull-in. Do not get hit by the AoE. Interrupt the brackish bolts and the water shields. Both me and somebody else moved her just as she was water shelling. So one of our moves got wasted. Pull in. Move towards the next pack. As the fire bomber's down. Start inching. I like this guy to be lower before I pull the next group. I don't like dealing with two raiders at the same time. At least not for very long. Gonna do one more hook in. There we go. He won't hook in again before he dies. I wanted to deal with the orbs first. I don't want people distracted trying to do damage and getting 10 orbs destroyed for the enemies. This pack. Pop those buttons. Keep everything nice and smooth. Nice upheavals are so nice. Take out the Water Shaper, then focus on the Raider. The Shredders aren't actually worth focusing on. Still died all the cleave that you'll put out when killing a Raider. Tanks that trust their groups more would probably pull the boss at the same time as this. I've gotten in the habit of not trusting groups. How is Stella? Stella's great. She's a happy dog. Living her best life.
Your ascension is complete.
Oh, she just missed. She just missed. Oh, that sucked. That was really unfortunate timing. There we go. All right, pull this guy, pull that guy. You can't run. Boom. Oh, they got me lead. Get him into the bomb.
Your ascension is complete.
Oh shit. I got 3 stacks. Ugh. No thank you. Shit. Get him into that bomb. And then into the last bomb. Oh, hook first. Ooh. Run, guy, run. Get him into this bomb. No. He ran to the wrong side after the pull in. I should have been in the bomb, but, you know. Stuff happens. Oh, okay.
Heroes, my scouts
Pretty good 1.3, 1.2
Please, ensure
on
that
a
you
boss
have
fight.
I'll remove the rest of this filth from the ducks.
Should have orbs soon.
Your ascension
There they are. I got Gorfiends for this one.
You're not welcome here.
Oh shit. Okay, that was close. That was close. Boom, 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 boom. How's your pug doing, Arian?
Your ascension is complete.
Iron Hook. Don't run that way. Don't start the bullet fire. Kill that guy, move in. Mount up. Fire! Reload. Go, 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 go. Signal artillery, keep those out of the group. Ah, damn it. You don't need to fight this squad, but it often ends up getting pulled there. Depending on what way he ends up running.
Your ascension is complete.
Right charge on me. The water shell. Do not let him get his cast off good. They got it. Commander is the priority interrupt. Both of his interrupts are bad. I believe he has two. Yeah. Just kite him down the path.
Your ascension is complete.
That ship is laden with Azerite caches. Slaughter the crew, and I'll haul its cargo out of the city.
This paladin's doing great. Big fan. Big fan of the healer. Good breath. Good breath. Keep them on top of the shooter. Bolstering shout, no thank you. Fortunately, the shooter cannot be death gripped.
Your
Cheeseburger.
ascension
I want a cheeseburger.
is complete.
All right.
No survivors!
Ricochet, spread out, away from that person. Nope. All right. Pop a defensive if you get that ricochet. Burn on you. It hurts.
I'm tired of this! Decimator rounds! Fire!
Decimator rounds are not firing? There they go. Usually the first one's a little bit quicker than that. Focus the cannoneer, guys.
Clear the deck!
Oh, shit. Missed. Cast that Death and Decay way too far out.
Your
Fire Ricochet. No.
is complete.
Clear the deck. And this stupid thing. I have to stay in a certain range or she does too many ricochet shots during that phase. Big burn on our friends. Drop one of those. Broadside move. Do. All right. Come on, fire.
Is
Heroes, Ashvane's forces are attempting to break through our southern wall. Stop them, and we may have a chance at driving them from Boralus.
I'll rally the militia and
Take
secure the
aim,
castle.
fire.
Good hunting.
Heroes,
Boom,
Ashvane's
boom,
forces
boom, boom,
are attempting to
boom,
break
boom.
through our southern wall. Stop them, and we may have a chance at driving them from
Run.
I'll rally the militia and secure the castle. Good hunting.
I gotta auto turn those off. Oh, hit a banana. It was too covered. I hate this part of this dungeon so much. The line of sight issues are noxious. Big guy down. Ascension. I don't have anything to deal with it, so I can't help too much. All three of these. If I see the group stabilize in HP decently for a period, I might pull the next pack. Nah, I'll just pull it with the next. I'll pull it with the next giant. We had to pull another giant anyways. Etten, I guess. They're Ettins, right? That's an Etten, not a giant. Nice upheaval. No choking waters. Slappy hands.
Your ascension is complete.
Nice Gorfian's grass. Picked all those up. Stop the choking waters. Come on. There you go. Your healer will love you. Oh. Ah, damn it. Oh, yeah, he did pull it. Bad breath. Bad breath. All right. Edging our way. I don't know why people complain about this dungeon so much. I actually find it's
Your
pretty nice. The first couple of pulls, I guess, can be tough.
is complete.
Ah, damn it. That's unfortunate. Did not grab him just in time. This healer's doing work. Huge shout out. Nutella from Nemesis? Nemesis server.
Your ascension is complete.
We go around past this one, right?
Heroes, we need your aid. That sea giant is demolishing everything in its path.
Alrighty. Focusing on the commander to stop his interruptible ability. There's bolstering shout. Never let him get it off. Level 10s in time walking, kicking your butt. Yeah, time walkings are brutal. The scaling is very weird in those time walking dungeons. Basically, because he's level 10, he only has like 4 abilities, so he's playing at his class's maximum potential all the time. Oh shit, they're not on me. I don't know how.
Your ascension is complete.
I guess at this point I just use one of those. Don't know how I lost thread on half that pack to the demon hunter that was not doing that much damage, it felt like. Got water shield off. Few too many extra pulls this dungeon. We're looking tight on time, and we're already past percent.
Your ascension is complete.
Couple of mobs running to fear. One time a guy flew into a mob and pulled it. And our boss damage hasn't been astoundingly good. You can easily skip that pack in the corner, unless you're not feeling confident in your group's ability to pay attention to things. Especially after this one.
Your ascension
If they back up too much, they pull that pack.
is complete.
Come on, Slappy Hands. Do your work. It like didn't grab those orbs. That's annoying. Boop bop boop da ba doo bop shippity bop bop. 7 minutes. We got time. Want to start tanking? Is there any class you would say is easier to start learning? Warrior. If you want to learn how to tank, Warrior is the way to go. Warrior has the safest tanking, the most common sense, like ability sets. Everything just kind of makes sense. You put shield block up, you put ignore pain up, you use revenge for AoE, threat. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was close. That was close. All right. After Warriors, probably Death Knight. After Death Knight, probably either Druid or Paladin. Monk and Demon Hunter would be my lowest recommendations, just because they're the most complicated to play, and I would avoid those if you're a new tank. They have so much other things going on in their stuff that it's complicated. And you don't need to deal with all that extra stuff while learning the gist of tanking.
Allow me to demonstrate. Their gate has fallen. Breach the city.
Here we go.
And slay all who oppose me.
Ashrane's beast is destroying our ships. Looks like there is still artillery.
Who did this beast eat me?
Your ascension is complete.
5 minutes. We should get it. We should get it. If nobody dies. Yeah, the only reason I wouldn't recommend Druid is just that I find Druid struggles in certain areas more than other healer or tanks.
I owe you one.
They have very poor mitigation of magical damage.
This cannon working. Ready to fire.
Somebody shoot it.
Your ascension is complete.
Help!
One healer death. That makes it tighter.
Off me!
We have another battle rest. That could happen one more time. Oh shit, I got launched. No, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. All right.
This thing off me!
Whew, that was close. Things go real bad if the tank gets launched there. I thought Death's Advance was on and it was not.
Thing off me!
Must have hit 0 instead of 9. Atella, no!
Get this thing off me! You have my thanks. Now I'll get this cannon prepped for some payback.
So here the dragon should be the one to jump in because the other ones have the debuff.
Is complete.
Nice. Dragon died. Unfortunate. DPS are not with me, so I'm not going to pull yet. Oh, no, it's too late. The slamming has begun.
Don't let this beast eat me.
That might have stopped us from timing it. We might not have the damage now for a minute and 46-second kill. Nope. Demon Hunter died. And we don't time it. Damn. It was such a good group. Deaths during this fight. People got out of line of sight from the healer, I think, when they had the debuff, so couldn't receive the healing they needed to survive. We had a very unfortunate situation that I didn't get the debuff very often. It's really nice when the tank gets it,
Don't let this beast eat me.
because the healer could just dispel the other person and get the kill. But when it goes on both other people, the healer struggles a lot more.
Me.
43 seconds, not happening.
Is complete.
Get this thing off me.
Do. 4, 3, 2, 1. Failed time. Blood Decay is hard because it takes a while to understand. Yeah. Learning the starts of Blood Decay can be hard. Or the highest blend of BDK can be hard. For the most part, when you're starting out tanking, when to Death Strike isn't that important.
I owe you. No, just give me a.
Your ascension
Oh, flung.
is complete.
You shoot the cannon? +1. Slightly better time than our last kill. When at 8 minutes that guy died to a Riptide Shredder. I didn't even see that one happen. This guy fell in the water and died to falling in the water, then got the Putrid debuff on him and died to that. Putrid debuff. And then that guy died to a slam. Rough. Rough. All right. Well, that's the end of Mythic Lunchtime, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for today. We got one finished dungeon and one not finished, which is how pugging at the 10 level life works. You get some groups, you don't get some other ones. You just have fun, play, try things out, and chat with people. That's where we're at. Hi and bye. Oh, Samantha just showed up just to say bye. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys for hanging out for the hour of lunchtime. I got to get back to work. We got +1 score today, so we'll take it. And we'll catch you guys next time.